Hey guys, LoganCrews here again. You probably saw the title of the video, and you're probably thinking, mixed bag. What the hell is that? And there's episodes now, but allow me to explain myself. All right. It's no secret here that I don't post videos quite frequently, and it's not like I don't have the time, because I do. It's just I don't know why I don't get around to these things, and I'm gonna try to do that more obviously now during the summer as time goes along here. But there are some things that I either have not talked about that are still popular and current right now, some things that I've been requested to talk about a lot that I have not talked about, and some things that I wanted to do a video about but missed the chance because now, it's maybe no longer relevant. So this is kind of a series here where I take, about 10 things that I've either been requested to talk about but have not, wanted to do a video about but have not, and still would like to do a video about because it's still current but have not. Alright, so might as well get started. Oh my fucking god. This is the worst song I have heard all year. That's right, you heard that right. Hangover by Psy featuring Snoop Dogg, or should I say by Snoop Dogg featuring Psy, because he's in it for like a verse, and that annoying ass thing at the beginning of the song. Oh, the hangover. Oh. It's worse than Dark Horse. It's worse than Fancy. And folks, this is a stretch, alright? But it is worse than Turn Down for What and Yeah by Austin Mahone featuring Pitbull combined into one steaming shit burger that you just take a big heaping bite out of. This is just, oh, good lord. And to think that I actually liked Gangnam Style and Gentleman, which I do, but then this came out and he's got another one coming out this summer. Oh god. He's taken a turn down Miley Cyrus Avenue in just pandering down to the mainstream to get views and likes and all that bullshit. I didn't think he could do it, but he did. And Snoop Dogg, he sucks equally. Because now he has, like I said, in my top 15 worst songs of 2013, zero credibility as a rapper now. To me. Zero. I wanted to do a full video about this topic, but I never got around to it. And there are a couple things in particular I'd like to bring up about this topic. Let's start out with the obvious here, okay? The shooter's age. And whenever there's a shooter of, maybe teenager, young adult, whatever, they're always quick to stereotype, quick to say, this is the video games, this is the movies, this is the violent TV shows, we need to do more about censorship. Alright, and this, you guys know, I'm a gamer, obviously. I got shit tons of video games. I got video games out the ass. Many, a whole lot, nearly the majority of those video games are violent. And that does not make you violent. Violent video games do not make you violent. A select few they do, but, like Mark David Chapman with The Catcher in the Rye killed John Lennon, and they made that shitty movie about it with Jared Leto, but that's beside the point. Well, the movie anyway, not the Mark David Chapman in general, because a select few, very few people are influenced by these violent video games to do shit like this. Not every single teenager, alright? They did it with Columbine. They did it with VTech. They even did it with Adam Lanza, and they're doing it again now with the Isla Vista shooter. And that, it pisses me off that they think that the youth of America is just so dumb and impressionable that all it takes is a video game. I mean, they were dogging on Portal 2, making just a small, if you even want to call it a joke about adoption, saying that the whole game was making fun of adoptive children and children should not be playing it. And Fox News and CNN with these stupid ass accusations against, I mean, Call of Duty does suck, alright? But it's not the reason why this narcissistic asshole went and just shot up people. And that's the second thing I wanted to bring up, alright? Media's quick to stereotype, alright? That was the first thing. But the second thing here, alright? The issue here is not gun control. The issue here is not mental health for the most part. The issue here is just blatant narcissism, alright? and entitlement. When this was all the only thing on the news, alright? When this was the only thing on the news, like half a month ago, alright? Only thing on the news. Literally. They would say, this has pushed for mental health advocates. This has pushed for more gun control. And I'm for gun control, alright? You can have pistols and shotguns, you know, maybe for self-defense. Concealed carry, fine with it. But we do not need armor-piercing assault rifles, even for hunting. But that's another arc for another time. But the issue here is not gun control. I mean, it played a factor in this, sure. But the factor in this is just blatant entitlement. Have you read, what's the Elliot Rodgers Manifesto? This guy is just a completely entitled, pompous, arrogant motherfucker. He was punishing women because they didn't like him, alright? I mean, did he ever mention in the however many pages it was, maybe him going up talking to a girl? I don't believe so, for the most part anyway. He poured hot coffee on him, saying that, oh, she should be punished for not liking me, the perfect gentleman. So I would want to skin her. And good lord, this kid was a no good asshole. All right, and in school, in my school, we had to do a analysis. We read an essay, you know, on this guy, and we had to write an analysis on the guy, the shooting, and the teacher said, and I'll never forget this, choose your choice of words correctly. Do not put this guy out to be a bad guy. And I was like, are you shitting me? Because at the time he thought that mental health was the biggest factor in this. But no, I said that this guy's just a completely entitled dullard. Alright? The issue here, the main issue is not gun control or mental health. It's just this sense of entitlement. Alright? And this kid was a fucking idiot. He was just, oh my god. He was punishing these people who knew nothing about him, just for no reason other than he saw it fit that everyone likes him. He wanted to lead a life of sex and relationships, and I mean, you don't need a relationship or sex to be happy, but apparently this guy's so entitled that that just went in one ear out the other. And Elliot Rodgers is a moron. Well, was a moron. Sorry. And good lord, he was probably the most entitled person I've ever seen, ever. The most selfish, entitled person ever. Taking lives because something he did nothing about, you know, the girlfriend situation, other than act like a moron and try to punish them. Just, he took lives because he was so entitled. I mean, it doesn't get worse than that. Oliver Stone in the movie Natural Born Killers was made as a satire because the media loves, quote-unquote, making these people famous, alright? And goddamn, that's true. I mean, not in the literal sense, making them famous, like giving them a contract, shit like that. This being the only story on even the internet's news websites for weeks and weeks and weeks, just saying the same shit over and over. They literally just took out horse-beating bats made specifically for beating the dead horse. And they went at it. They went to town on the dead horses for this issue here. And I've rambled on long enough, I guess, about this subject. You can see what I think of it now and why I wanted to make a full video. But let's go on to the next one before I go on an angry tirade here. Now, you'd think, knowing me, that I would want to do a full video on this, but there's a reason I didn't do a full video on this, alright? Because it would literally be a 5-second video, alright? 5 seconds, that's actually a little excessive because it would mainly be maybe a 2-second video, alright? One, if I said it fast enough, it can really be summed up just with 2 words. Good riddance. Okay, good riddance. And yeah, I know, UTF said, well, don't be too glad because where one piece of shit ends, another may start, and maybe he's right, alright? But since I'm not affiliated with Ray William Johnson's channel, since I'm not subscribed, since I hate Ray William Johnson's channel, whatever he makes, I'm not going to give a shit, alright? Equals 3 sucked, okay? It was this content stealing, lame, just jokes falling flat, soup ripoff, okay? And he left it, and I'm glad. And he wants someone new to host it. Let's see how that works out, but hopefully it doesn't, alright? But people are going to bitch and complain, and they're going to say, oh, this sucks because Ray's not in it. But if Ray was there saying the same shit that they were, the fanboys would eat it up, alright? And I'm glad Ray's gone, alright, with equals 3. And what the hell is he going to do now? Who knows? Who cares? If he isn't doing equals 3, I'm a happy man, because Ray William Johnson is a douchebag, if you've gone to his Twitter and seen the shit that he says. Ray William Johnson is a money whore, that's no secret. Ray William Johnson is a sleazy businessman here on YouTube, if you even want to call him a businessman. And if his main cash cow is gone, I'm happy. I mean, the show sucked, alright, but now he has less incentive to just continue prospering being a douchebag. I mean, you see what I'm saying here? And I really didn't want to make a full video about this because, short topic, like I said, good riddance, he's gone. I'm not complaining. I'm certainly not complaining. Not really celebrating. I mean, there's still more shit on here, you know. PewDiePie, enough said right there, but there's more, you know. He's not the worst, so not a huge milestone, but okay. Tom Cruise has been in a rut lately, alright? Guy's got a few screws loose in real life, obviously. I mean, the Scientologist aspect, I mean, we all remember when he jumped the couch on Oprah, but man, that guy is one of the best actors of all time. And he has made some fantastic movies, some of my favorite movies. I mean, well, Jerry Maguire, Collateral, Rain Man, Vanilla Sky, Magnolia, Eyes Wide Shut. The man is a legend. And some can argue that he's the biggest movie star of all time. And, lately, though, alright? Lately, he has made movies that are just completely the same. And it's not just that they're the same, they suck. I mean, Jack Reacher, Oblivion, God, Oblivion. They both sucked, alright? And I saw Edge of Tomorrow. I saw Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 91% out of 100, and I was like, holy shit. I saw it, and I was blown away. The movie was incredible. The movie was phenomenal. It was fantastic. And Tom Cruise, he really drove his performance home. Not his best, but he drove his performance home in that movie. Emily Blunt was good, too, but anyone really could have played her part. But, man, Tom Cruise, he was incredible in that movie, and the movie itself was incredible. Bill Paxton was in it, and when I saw this movie, I honestly thought, I want this, and I still think this, I want this movie to be the start of Tom Cruise's revival. Like Pulp Fiction did with John Travolta, and like The Godfather did with Marlon Brando. I want it to be that with Tom Cruise, alright? Like I said, in real life, the man's nuts. But on screen, he is a force, man. He is a force. The man's incredible. He's one of my favorite actors of all time. And I want to see him keep going. I mean, the man can act better than most of today's mainstream shitty actors. Channing Tatum. But, yeah, I really want this to be the start of Tom Cruise's revival because the movie itself, phenomenal. I would honestly give it 3.5, maybe 4 out of 5 stars. This is fucking stupid. This is retarded. And this is one of those things that I did not know about until people out the ass have requested me to make a video about Nightcore. And I've seen a lot of stupid trends on YouTube, alright? I've lived through the Harlem Shake, the Condom Challenge, God, the lyric video, the sped up video. But folks, when I say that Nightcore is the dumbest trend I've ever seen on YouTube, it's the dumbest trend I've ever seen on YouTube. I mean, for those who don't know who Nightcore is, gladly don't know what this fucking shitty Nightcore is. Basically, you speed up a song to shit, alright? Increase the pitch, slap an anime background on it, and that's Nightcore. Some of these videos go for like 5, 6 hours. And I'm like, Jesus H, fuck. This is stupid. This is stupid. I mean, I sat through a whole 4-minute Nightcore video. It's the dumbest trend I've seen on this website. I cannot stress that enough. It is the dumbest trend I've seen on this website. Bar none, hands down. Stupid. I mean, the condom challenge was dumb, but that lasted for maybe a week and a half. This has lasted well over a year. And remember when YouTube in its glory days had that fad, the chipmunk version of things? It's basically that, just with an anime background. It's dumb, and these things get views out the ass. And I'm just like, are the people of YouTube nowadays really that easily distracted? Honestly. I mean, it's just, it baffles me. I can't add any more onto that. It's stupid, and it baffles me how this schlock gets the views that it does. You know what? I would allude this to the way when I saw the Harlem Shake. Unoriginality makes the people prosper with it. It's stupid, and I don't know how the hell it gets so many views. There are too many videos, and it just clogs the damn cesspool that is today's YouTube. Alright, Scott Fischler. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have heard about this. Scott Fischler is the dumbest motherfucker that I've talked about. Besides Elliot Rodger, of course. He is the dumbest motherfucker I've ever talked about. And if you don't know why he changed his name to Cesar Chavez, you will probably never guess. Alright? He was a Republican. Alright? Big sign right there. He wanted to appeal to Latino voters, which Republicans, as far as I'm concerned, will never do. And we all know how much Mitt Romney did that, right? But anyway, he wanted to appeal to the Latino demographic. So he changed his name to Cesar Chavez. Not just that. He changed his party from Republican to Democrat. What a moron. What an idiot. I mean, god damn. I've seen some idiots in today's conservative party, even in today's liberal party. Alright? I've seen some morons. Marco Rubio, Ted Cruz, fucking Todd Aiken. Alright? But this guy, dare I say it? Scott Fischler, well, Cesar Chavez, I guess, because he changed his fucking name legally to appeal to voters, which he won't do, is the dumbest Republican Party candidate I've seen in years. I can't believe I'm saying this, it's like a new light, a new dawn. Born again. I mean, good lord, I thought Nancy Pelosi was dumb. But anyway, here, folks. Racism. That's what this is. Racism. It's like I wanted to appeal to black voters, and I'm using this theoretically here, alright? If I wanted to appeal to the African American demographic and I was a Republican Party candidate, which they probably couldn't even do that, but let's talk theoretically here. So I go and I change my name to Kasheda, alright? I wear a Grape Kool-Aid t-shirt, and I change my party to Democrat. I mean, that's what it is here, folks. It's racism. Scott Fischler it thinks that the Latinos are so dumb and easily influenced that if he changes his name to Cesar Chavez, if he could have picked anyone, he picked Cesar Chavez. Sure, if he would have picked like George Lopez, it would have been a lot worse. But this isn't an act of God either, if there is one, which there's probably not. I mean, come on. I didn't think they grew him this stupid. I did not think they grew him this stupid. And it is just another reason why I am thankful that we do not have a conservative president in the office, alright? We have a stupid-ass Speaker of the House right now, and Obama is nowhere near perfect. He's done some retarded, stupid things. He's done some good things, but he's done some stupid things. Alright? And like I said, in my top 25 worst YouTube channels, I believe 5 through 2, not all conservatives are idiots, and there are some liberals that have their fair share of wackos. And David was here, and Half-Boiled Heroes fanboys completely pulled those words out of proportion because their fanboys are idiots. but to be fair, they are clearing things up with the fanboys, which, I mean, I can respect that, but, oh god, that's Scott Fischler. It's no secret that the Wii U and the 3DS and the 2DS have failed in the market. Well, Nintendo owns the handheld market right now, obviously. The PS Vita came out, and I mean the PSP was good. PS Vita needless, but I have one. It's a good handheld. But this is where I disagree with a lot of the gaming community and UTF 1127 here when they say the Wii U and the 3DS suck. All right, the 3D on the 3DS makes me want to vomit, and it gives me profuse headaches, and I'm pretty sure it's like that with everyone. But like I said, you can turn it off. And I have a 2DS because, I mean, think about it. It's how many bucks less, how many odd bucks less, so you can get maybe a game if you get the 2DS as well. And there's no 3D, all right? The 3D I never really cared for anyway. It's just basically, I mean, sure, it looks okay for like 2 seconds. Then you feel like you want to get sent to the ER, and you feel like you'd rather be banging your head on the table. And the Wii U, all right? The 3DS, fine. 2DS, cheaper alternative. Like, it's actually a nice idea that they did that, but the Wii U, I absolutely love the Wii U. I absolutely love it, okay? And there's some elements that suck, sure. The gamepad controller can be better, but I love it. I love the games that are out for it now. I just recently got Mario Kart 8, and it is fantastic. I mean, the graphics look exceptional. The throwback levels or the flashback levels, whatever you call them, they don't pay homage to the original tracks as much. I mean, they look sometimes completely different, but that doesn't matter. They still look awesome. But no, the graphics are great on the Wii U. Some of the games are fun. Well, most of the games are fun. There's some shitty games like, was there Zombie U? And I didn't care for the new Donkey Kong Country U. And, I mean, I love the Wii U, alright? Sure, it's failed, obviously. It was a stupid idea. The Wii U was a fucking retarded idea. It was stupid. But the Wii U itself and the 3DS and the games, I like. Alright? The 3DS was a stupid idea. The 2DS was actually a smarter idea than the 3DS. And the Wii U was a stupid idea. But in the end, I like them, okay? And it's kinda, it's just their games are still good. Nintendo's games are still good. Obviously, they're starting to suck, okay? Obviously. The new Mario Kart is one of, I mean, it's fun as hell. But Mario Kart 7 and Mario Kart 8 are some of the worst. The new Mario parties are complete shit. 9 was the absolute worst. And the Island Paradise one, oh, God. Makes me feel like I just drank a whole bottle of Epicac even talking about that. But, I love Nintendo, alright? The GameCube is my favorite system of all time. I mean, they're still amazing, but they're just not as good as they once were. And as of now, they're in their worst state that they have been in terms of games, systems, hardware, what have you. But I gotta say, it's still one of the many companies that actually care about their fans in terms of gaming. And we all know how much the Xbox done sucked. 30 frames per second. That's amazing, right? Yeah, for a low-grade PC, but yeah, whatever. I mean, Nintendo I love still, but now they're just they're in a slump. And I gotta say, I hope they get out of it. I really do, because I don't want to see them fail. I don't want to see Nintendo fail. They're too good a corporation, too good a company. I mean, they're legends. I mean, Pokemon, Mario, Zelda, they're gods in the gaming industry. And I really don't want to see them fail just because of a few misses. This was going to be one of my first videos, alright? But in this town, oh my god, you need to cut your hair, bro. Stupid shit like that. But girls with short hair get little to none of this treatment, but let's not go there, alright? That is another arc for another time. Don't wanna open up the cesspool here. Oh man, guys with long hair, whew. In this town, eaten alive. Because, like I said, this town is a dumb backwater town, alright? People get the heel end of the boot if they're different in this town, basically, I should say that. But, oh my god, it's just, why guys, this is nothing new. This is nothing explicit to just myself. I'm not the only one in the world that is a guy with long hair. I mean, this is not breaking news. This should not be breaking news to anybody. And I don't understand why guys with long hair, and it's not just me. It's not just me. I'm not singling myself out, making myself look like the victim, which I am a victim in this case, but I am not the only one here. Just get the heel end of the boot. You know, I've seen people say shit like, this isn't the Stone Age, men should have short hair, but then they fight for women with short hair saying, don't discriminate, you sexist asshole. I mean, not to me, but the people who do the same thing that other people do to guys with long hair, but completely ignore the other demographic here, which pisses me off. But I don't understand why it's open season. I mean, I heard shit like, cut your hair, bro. Are you a boy or a girl? Just, obviously that shit like that is just said to make themselves look good in front of other people because their grade point average is about the width of my fingernail here in millimeters. But, you know, what can you do? No stopping that. Like I said, my bullying video, and that's why I didn't really make a full video about it, because I summed it up in my bullying video. You know, it's just, guys with long hair do not deserve to get bullied. I don't think anyone does. I mean, in some instances, maybe there's cause, you know, like Donald Sterling, if you want to call what I did earlier bullying, which it's not. It's just, I told the truth. The guy's a racist idiot. That's the truth. That's not breaking news to anybody. But, yeah, that's why I really didn't make a full video about this, because I summed it up pretty good in my bullying video. Old Phil Robertson. Oh boy, did I want to do a video about this guy. Oh boy. And to clarify, it's not that I really wanted to do a video on Phil Robertson himself. Really the fans and A&E's reaction, alright? When Phil Robertson got booted off Duck Dynasty for that 5 minutes that he was booted off Duck Dynasty, you know, he compared homosexuality to bestiality, and he spouted his Christian nonsense, but A&E did not think Phil Robertson represented the company very well. So, naturally, they suspended him. They didn't completely kick him off, they suspended him. And the fans spouted this bullshit about freedom of speech, and this goes with Mr. Donald Sterling, too. You can add that in this video. Donald Sterling and Phil Robertson, basically. The freedom of speech just gets blurred and twisted and warped in these senses, alright? This has nothing to do with freedom of speech. Absolutely nothing. They're not telling him what he can and can't say, alright, A&E? It's their show, their company. If they don't feel like Phil Robertson is showcasing them properly, representing them properly, what have you, they can do what they want. Freedom of speech has nothing to do with that. That has nothing to do with freedom of speech. And people saying, well, it's not as much people, but with Donald Sterling, people say, freedom of speech, let them... It has nothing to do with freedom of speech. The guy's a racist, stupid asshole, alright? Numbskulled, rudimentary idiot. But the Clippers, alright? He was the owner of the Clippers. And them saying that he can't be the owner of the Clippers anymore, nothing to do with freedom of speech. He is representing the NBA poorly. And they can do what they damn well please. It has nothing to do with the First Amendment. Zero. Nothing. No affiliation with the First Amendment. Alright? Now, maybe if Phil Robertson said that shit that he did about gay people and his other Christian nonsenses that he spewed, maybe if A&E said, you cannot say that. Just you can't say something like that. You may not say that. We are saying that you cannot say this. Maybe. Which that would never happen. But maybe that would go against freedom of speech. Alright? But Phil Robertson hates gay people. Alright? He didn't say that he hated gay people. But, you know, if you go along with the part in a certain religion that says gay people have a special place waiting for them, with eternal flame and torture, and you agree with that, and you do not want to be gay, or you do not affiliate with gay people because of that reason, then you hate gay people. It's as simple as that, alright? And Donald Sterling, stupid racist idiot. Their stories has nothing to do with the freedom of speech, like people seem to think. Alright guys, that was Mixed Bag episode 1. I really hope you guys enjoyed it because there will be more episodes. I mean, obviously I don't really get to a lot of these topics here, and if you guys out there have any topics you wish me to do for my next Mixed Bag, shoot it in the comments, my email that I've linked in my update videos, and inbox me, you know, stuff that maybe I haven't gotten around to yet, stuff, anything, alright? That you really want me to talk about in detail, because this is a series that I hope to continue, and I 100% will continue here, because I never get around to these topics I want to get to, and this is a really nice way for me to do that. So, thanks for watching, folks, and have a good day.